channel, and on this channel I regularly talk about books and my reviews on the books and the opinions that I have on the books that I have read. And if you want to know more about books and you want to read more books, you should definitely subscribe to my channel, as you will get to know a lot about the kind of books that I read, and you will also get to know more about the books that you would like to read in your life. So this is a wrap-up video. This is an October wrap-up video. So in case you don't know what a wrap-up video is, in a wrap-up video we talk about what we have done in that particular period. So I'll be talking about the books that I read in October, and also talk about the books that I plan to read in November. The first book that I read this month was The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. So this is a murder mystery book, and it's an immensely popular book, The Girl on the Train, and it talks about mainly the character of Rachel, and the book is a collection of diary entries by mainly three characters: Rachel, Anna and Megan. So Rachel is the girl on the train, and she travels to work every day on a particular train, and during her journey she comes across a neighborhood where she used to live in the past, and right now there is someone else who lives in her own house. So Rachel had a relationship in the past, and Tom was her boyfriend, and now Tom lives with another girl in the same locality, in the same neighborhood, and there is another house nearby to her old house in which there is another couple that lives. And this book is basically about the lives of these characters and how their lives change after a murder takes place. And this is a very fast-paced book, and it's a very interesting book. It is a little bit slow to build up in the beginning, but once you go past that building up, it picks up its pace really quickly. And what happens in the end, how these characters are trying to behave after the murder happens, and who in the end is eventually the murderer, is what the book is about. And I absolutely love this book, and I was expecting a lot from the book, and it definitely met my expectations. The only thing probably that I did not enjoy was the ending, which I feel was a little bit rushed, and it could have been delayed a little bit. But overall, I absolutely love this book, and definitely it's a very popular book, so you should definitely give it a read. If you like murder mysteries, you will definitely enjoy this book. Overall, I would give it a 4 out of 5 stars. I'm definitely deducting that 1 star due to the ending, which I did not particularly enjoy as much as I could have. It was good, but it could have been a little bit better. The second book that I read this month is 100 Poems Are Not Enough. This is a collection of poems by various authors. The poems mainly revolve around the concept of love and romance, so that's the main theme of these poems. And overall, I liked the book. There were a few poems that I did not enjoy as much as I could have, because mainly they had hidden meaning or a lot of deep meaning in them, so they were a little difficult to understand. But many of the poems I did understand, and I did enjoy them. I'll be reciting one of the poems, a part of one of the poems that I liked. The poem is titled Here Again, and it's by Srishti Suman. So let me recite a few lines from the poem. I want to tell you this secret about a 4-day summer love, that it was then and it is now, that it still meets me today. But I want to tell you this secret today, because this summer you are here again, and you are 40 and battered, because you have come looking, because it's just summer and the rains are coming, because the field is a step away and the lights are going to fade, because you are here again and we haven't moved from here since then. The third book that I read this month was an audiobook titled The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up by Marie Kondo. It's an immensely popular book, as you might know. So this book talks about the concept of tidying up your house. It talks about how you can clean up your house and never go back to cleaning up regularly again. So the book in short talks about the concept of joy, and it's a very simple concept that if there is a thing that sparks joy, you should keep it, but if that thing does not spark joy, you should discard it. And there are different concepts of discarding which are talked about in the book. but the one suggested by Marie Kondo is the concept of discarding by category. So she suggests that you should divide the things that you own in different categories and decide which are the things from a particular category that you want to keep and the other things you need to discard. And even various other concepts of discarding are talked about. There are other concepts that are talked about of how not to pile up a lot of things in your house. The concept of minimalism is also talked about in the book. So overall, I really enjoyed the book, and definitely I'm going to imbibe some of the concepts that I learned from the book in my real life. Yeah, there were a few things that I felt were a little bit over dramatic and could have been avoided, but then that is something I did not enjoy. Maybe someone else would enjoy it. So overall, yes, this is a very helpful book, and if you want to learn about how you can tidy up your house and once and for all is what she talks about, then definitely you can give this a read. So yeah, that's it. Those were the books that I read this month. I'm currently reading The Mother I Never Knew by Sudha Murthy. This is a collection of 2 novellas by her, and the book revolves around 2 stories, 2 separate stories about the sons who are looking for their mothers and the relationship between them and their mothers. And another book that I'm currently reading is The Testament by John Grisham. This is a legal thriller. As you all know, John Grisham is a very good author of legal thrillers. So this is another book that I'm reading currently. It's about a will that an old man is going to leave, and who are the people that are going to benefit from that will. That's what this book is about. So I'm currently reading these 2 books, and I'll also start reading a few more books if I get the time in this month. So let me know the books that you are planning to read this month, and if you enjoyed the video, please press the like button, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more content on this channel. Thanks for watching.